Hello my beautiful people, welcome back. I'm Mina. It's another beautiful day in the garden. Today we're trying another solo pour. HOA has gone to the doctor to get his staples removed and I am at home. So we're going to try to do a pour. I do have 3 cameras going, so cross your fingers, we'll hope this works. This is a 12-inch by 24-inch gallery wrap canvas from Artist Loft. I have taped the back and put my push pins in, and I have painted my edges and my sides with one of my colors, which I will show you right now. So the first color we're using today is Golden's Permanent Maroon. See that? And actually let me show you in this one, because it's the thickest consistency. Maybe a little mound on a mound before it sinks. Not super thick today. And this one has something special in it. I am using Mix Pour as my pouring medium today. But I also found the other day when I was at Blick, this stuff. This is Liquitex Gold Metallic Medium. It's pretty cool looking. So it says basically to just add a little bit to a color and it should give it this beautiful sparkly shimmer with gold highlights. So it has, because this is the regular maroon and then this is the one with the gold in it. You see how it's lightened it up. So that's our maroon that we're using. That's the gold medium. I have also put that in my white. This is Amsterdam titanium white with that gold medium from Liquitex. Okay. And the next color we're using is DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics. Here we go, in Obsidian. So this is a very pretty color. We've used this a few times. I used this in my Aquamarine with Envy. I was watching Sarah Mack and the Massey Boys do a huge 3x4 foot canvas, I think, and I wanted to play, so I did one too. So that actually looks might thinner than everything else, but that's okay. We're going to do a straight pour, so it'll be all right. Then I'm using a new one for me. This is Amsterdam Venetian Rose, which is a very pretty color. I'm not a big one for pink, so we're probably not going to use as much of this, but I did want a pop of it, especially next to that maroon. I think it's going to be really pretty together. And then last but not least, we're using my new friend, Golden's Iridescent Stainless Steel, which is a there you go. There we go, stainless steel. And that's a beautiful, lovely color. Not super thick, but it is leaving a little mound on a mound before it hits itself. Okay, so we've got our colors. We have our canvas. This is a 12 by 24. I want to do a straight pour. In the last video we did, When Doves Fly, I wanted to leave negative space and do a straight pour, but instead of using my background color as a flow extender how I originally planned, I put it down as a base coat in the beginning just because I got all excited and was going kind of fast. So I'm not going to do that today. I am going to use it as a flow extender, not as the color of the base coat. Well, it is going to do the color, but I'm not going to put it down first. So let's go ahead and layer a cup. For this size canvas, I didn't actually do the math for this one, but for a 10 by 20 we needed 8 ounces. This is a 12 by 24. I'm going to go with 10 to 12 ounces of paint probably, and if we have a little bit more than that, I'm okay with that. So what do we want first? I'm going to start with some of that permanent maroon, and we're going to do a wandering straight pour across the canvas. Okay, and then we're going to put some of this lovely Venetian rose in there next to that, just a little bit. So I'm probably going to use much smaller layers of that than anything else. And some of our goldy white. It's pretty, it's kind of like an eggshell now. Let's put some of this sterling silver in next to that. And then some obsidian. Okay. And then let's go back to the Venetian rose. And we're going to put another thick layer of the maroon. Okay. Now we're going to put some goldy white on the other side of that. Let's put some more sterling silver in there. That again. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of, well, I got white on the other side. All right, we'll use the Venetian rose again. buffer, sort of. And we're going to use some of our maroon with the gold medium in it. Ooh, that's probably enough paint there, huh? I think that probably is enough paint because it's a 16-ounce cup and we want about 14 ounces. So that's, yeah, no, it's probably about 10 or 11 ounces. All right, I'm going to put one more layer of white in there. And a small layer of stainless steel. And one more layer of obsidian. Okay. And then I have to put a little bit of this on there because we're going to be pouring onto that color. So, all right, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to pour this across the canvas. I miss my HOA. I'm gonna say it anyway. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness, who lovingly set up all the cameras for me? Here we go. So since this consistency is slightly thinner today, we're getting more of those fingerlings, which is just fine. Open it up some more too. So I'm going to take that permanent maroon that's thinned out and we're going to put that around here as a flow extender. And this is thinner than that paint that I've already got on there, the paint that we poured. Sure that this paint is touching our pour, and then we're going to make sure that the surface is covered. We are going to tilt this, so it's going to go over my sides and edges already, and I already have them painted just to be sure. I think this is going to work. All right, that's pretty good. Let me go to that side anyway. This off. Life easy later. Okay, let's give this a quick torch. So my only concern with this one so far, looking at it, is there is a lot of obsidian, but there is a lot of pink in with that obsidian and some of that white with the gold in it as well. So we'll see. But if it ends up looking too dark, then we'll just pour it again and not use as much obsidian. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off by going down to that edge. Let that tip go off. That's that bright pink. Okay, I'm going to bring this back and take a little bit more of that off. Okay. And go down this way a little bit. And let some of that flow extender slide off, and then we're going to come back sharply. This way and push off some of that flow extender. So up here where there's more white, I like it better than this down here. So we might take some of this off and stretch this out even more. Okay. There are cool parts in this, but I think I need a lot more white in it to balance out the obsidian. Which is kind of a bummer because I'm going to lose my negative space. What I think I might do is I'm going to tilt it off this way and try to leave that corner of negative space on there. We'll get some of this off and then we'll pour another cup with not nearly as much paint. Okay, so we're going to just tilt this way. That corner at least. So my goal here is to get rid of this right now. Let's look at it for a second. That's kind of neat. Still looks a little bit murky. Maybe the stainless steel with the obsidian is too much dark. It's kind of cool though. But I do think I want to report it. So I'm glad we managed to keep a little bit of that negative space. All right, I'm gonna get a clean cup. We're gonna do this again. But I'm gonna go a lot heavier on the white than I did last time. Okay, and we're only gonna go about halfway. So I'm gonna start off again with some of the maroon. Can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to start with some of the maroon. And then we're going to put that white in there, a thicker layer. And then we're going to put some Venetian Rose. And I'm going to do another layer of maroon. Maybe we'll skip the stainless steel this time and we'll just put some obsidian in there instead. And I'm gonna put some Venetian Rose on top of that. And a little bit more maroon. And then some of that white again. Okay. All right. Probably still a little bit too much paint, but we don't have to use all of this. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go, actually I'm gonna start about here and I'm gonna go across to about there. Here we go. Probably could have done that better, but that's all right. I like this part better. I love that contrast. This is great. Okay, now we're going to tilt this. So we're going to take this down to that end. Just like that. And then come back. Down and go off. Back again. Take that off of that side. I need to get rid of a little bit of this. What do you guys think? I wish you guys could tell me. I like this. I like these. I like this part. I'm not sure if I like this right there. I think I want to tilt this off and stretch that out. I like all this, so I'm gonna make sure the weight of the paint is about here, and then we're gonna just take that bit off. So we're gonna slide down a little bit. Now the weight of the paint is about here, and we're just gonna go down this way. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't want to torch it because I see some air bubbles in it. But that's pretty neat though. I love those colors. And that maroon is going to dry pretty dark, and so is the obsidian. So I'm glad that I actually put the Venetian rose in there. I wasn't sure in the beginning before I started, but I'm glad I did. Well, this is good on several counts because first of all, I love that I kept some negative space in there. I do love this kind of curve, kind of reminiscent of my girl Kathleen Osmore, who is going to be at the Fluid Art Experience in Dallas with me and Sarah Mack and the Massey Boys and HOA and Karen Dershin. So this is going to be a lot of fun. If you guys haven't already, please check out our website, fluidartexperience.com, and that's going to be November 12th and 13th in Dallas at the Plano Event Center, I believe. It's going to be a lot of fun, and Friday night we're going to have a barbecue with a meet and greet and a question and answer session and a nice time. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to meet you guys. I'm really excited about seeing you all there. So if you can, we would love to see you. And yeah, so okay, back to this. So I did have a thought about putting the marble through here because some of that's really, I don't know, they're not perfect cells, but it is kind of cool. Almost looks like leopard. But I kind of do want to play with the marble in there just a little bit. Maybe like some big swoops. I don't really want to touch this part, so I'd probably, okay. How about I just do it instead of talking about it? All right, I'm going to start the marble like over here. Okay, here we go. pretty neat. I don't know if we should do any, make it right over here though, just to sort of tie that edge in. I'll put that back right over here again. Go this way a little bit. Okay, now, all right, I like that a lot actually. I think it's really, really pretty. I love that I can see the Venetian Rose against the Obsidian and against the permanent maroon. I love that the white is in there. I really like the marble roll actually through there. Pretty. So this is cool. I'm gonna give it one more torch and then I'll bring you in for some sort of close-up somehow. Thank you, little marble friend. You were awesome. Okay. Let's torch this one more time. Good. All right, so I'm actually going to, let's see, I think I'm going to go over to the HOA's camera, maybe pan around a little bit, see if we can't get you guys a little bit more of a close-up. Okay, let's see. Space. Cool. And like all the lines. Alright. So that's pretty good. Alrighty. Okey-dokey. So that's looking pretty good. I will show you guys this one when it's dry. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you real soon. Okay, so this is a few days later, and it's dry now. This one turned out really, really, really pretty. I really like this piece. That permanent maroon is just an amazing color. It is kind of dark when it's dry, so be cautious when using it. On top of that, we have that beautiful stainless steel, and then some of the Venetian rose and the iridescent pearl. And remember, we also mixed some of that Liquitex gold medium in with the maroon in the pour. And then there's the obsidian with the Venetian rose. There's our marble rolls. The iridescent pearl also had some of that gold medium from Liquitex in it. That stuff's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to play with it again. Some obsidian over here from the first section pour. Some more stainless steel. And then that beautiful corner with the negative space. I love how the edges and corners on this one turned out. They're just beautiful. There's our marble roll. I really do like these swirls. I think it's so pretty how the marble rolls through the cells and just drags that along with them, how it stretched out the white. Really, really pretty. Almost looks like pomegranate seeds. But this one is kind of, it's a little darker than usual, but it's almost seductive in a way. I don't know, there's something really cool about this one. It's kind of sultry and mysterious. But I love these curves, and the curves are definitely reminiscent of my dear friend Kathleen Osmore and her dangerous curves that she's been doing lately. So this one's really, really neat. I really love it. This little section in here with all these super fine lines with the Venetian rose in between the obsidian. That's where the fingerlings were. And then up here into more stainless steel and the iridescent pearl. A really soft pink color is very pretty. And I love this like white lacing on top of it. There's a little bit of that snake belly, but there's just a touch of it, so I don't mind it. I like it. Pretty stuff. But again, this permanent maroon is just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And the negative space dried perfectly on this one. No drama. Really pretty piece. So, I like this one. I like the shadows it creates. I like that sort of seductive curve to it.
And I love these colors, nice and sultry. So this was cool. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today. I really do appreciate all of you and all of your lovely comments. HOA appreciates you too, and thank you so much for all the good wishes towards him. You guys are amazing. And be sure you check out our fluidartexperience.com. And if you haven't, book your classes today. The tickets are selling fast, so get yours while you can. We look forward to seeing all of you there, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Meet me where the meadows grow by the water hole. Lucid dreams of you and me. Sky high, busy life, I wanna leave. Oh, muscle tight.